There are these enormous rocks flying out there, hitting us and damaging everything in their path. It serves as a reminder that if you want to think about the future, you must consider the past of civilization. A strategy for defending against asteroids must be included. This is a fate. What do you suppose the dinosaurs would have done if they had known they were 4.6 billion years in the making? There was no warning 6 years ago that an asteroid would strike the planet and cement their doom, to be honest. But happily, because to the terrifying tale of an asteroid destroying the dinosaurs, we're a little bit better prepared. It is generally known, but it's also widely acknowledged that asteroid impacts on Earth occur frequently, often with before ever reaching the surface of the Earth, the majority disintegrate in the atmosphere. But then again, the Apophis could be one of the life-ending pebbles the cosmos hasn't been tossing at us every day. If such a cataclysmic paradigm-shifting event makes contact, the early reports state that although the likelihood of it impacting Earth is exceedingly low, how near is too close? Hello and welcome to KYC News. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon, where we may learn some information that NASA is simply withholding from us. And today, we examine our odds of surviving the asteroid Apophis in 2029. It is thought that asteroids are the remains of the solar system's early development. These minor planets or planetary leftovers don't have their own atmospheres, but they do, in fact, revolve around the Sun. Therefore, they should not be mistaken with meteors, which are the small objects the size of pebbles that burn up in the Earth's atmosphere. Most of the known asteroids are classified as meteorites if they reach the Earth's surface. The asteroid belt is located in our solar system between Mars and Jupiter, though. Not all asteroids choose to stay there, some desire to travel. Some asteroids like to travel outside of the solar system. For instance, it's fun that they orbit the Sun in a way that brings them closer and closer to our planet. Have fun with these floating space boulders, that is, until they approach Earth too closely. The international space agencies, such as NASA and the European Space Agency, participate in a deception about the likelihood that Apophis will strike the planet on April 13, 2029. Therefore, I think that Apophis will most likely make a comeback in 9 years. As far as astronomers are aware, there are currently 27,000 asteroids in our solar system. Currently, these are the only near-Earth orbits we are aware of for these asteroids. Blasted out of the primary asteroid belt by the gravitational pull of the nearby planets, bringing around 4.6 million miles, or 7.5 million kilometers, separated them. Despite how far away it sounds, the Earth's orbit around the Sun doesn't yet feel particularly comfy. Asteroid sizes range from microscopic, like the oldest ever discovered 2015 TC-25, to as large as 6 feet in diameter. About as massive as Ceres, the recently designated dwarf planet that is roughly the size of the asteroids that are half as big as our moon, have already crashed into Earth in large numbers, and more are due. This is what attracts so much attention to 99,942 Apophis, as it will likely crash into our planet in the future. Earth will be struck by the object on Friday, April 13, 2029. Resembles the asteroid Apophis, might soon be stealing Jason's thunder, leaving us to worry about another Friday the 13th. Astronomers at Kitt Peak National Observatory in Tucson observed the night of June 19, 2004. Astronomers Dave Tholen, Fabrizio Bernardo, and Roy Smith were part of the team that found Apophis in Arizona. Tucker, a regular astronomer, explained that they were looking for asteroids in the western sky. When they came across the asteroid, they discovered that it was unusually near to the Sun. This of course grabbed their interest, and they immediately learned how much larger it was, different from what they were used to, as calculations later showed. said there was a good likelihood that the asteroid would strike the Earth in April 2029 on Friday the 13th, and about Apophis, named after the Egyptian deity of destruction, was immediately positioned at the list of asteroids that may be dangerous. Apophis, the asteroid, has accomplished something impressive, attracting global attention and huge media frenzy speculating along with it, and rumors that it will bring about the end of the world as we know it. The legendary asteroid Apophis has raised concerns among scientists ever since its discovery. The primary source of concern for astronomers and scientists is that it is not only quite close to Earth, it is also enormous. The asteroid is approximately 370 meters, 1,200 feet, broad. An asteroid of this magnitude approaching Earth, one that is 4 times bigger than NASA's Artemis 1 rocket, is terrifying. Scientists are concerned about a meteor that is 20,000 miles from Earth, but even if it misses, it will still be close. Why bother at all? The issue is that an asteroid passing by at such a close range causes problems. Thanks to gravity, several asteroids have readily been drawn towards the Earth the same way, but have had little to no impact. However, when you have with an asteroid this big, concern is justified. An asteroid that weighs around 20 million tons, there is clearly a need to keep an eye out for tons passing by quite close to Earth. Studies have shown that if an asteroid of that magnitude were to strike Earth, the repercussions may be disastrous. Demonstrate how the asteroid could destroy hundreds of thousands of homes if it hit us. The energy released would be equal to more than 1,000 kilometers from the point of impact. Despite the fact that megatons of TNT would be equivalent to hundreds of nuclear bombs, despite the fact that NASA and a number of other researchers have asserted that there is no need for concern, it does appear that Apophis will just be used as space eye candy as it passes by us in 2029. There is more going on here. NASA's OSIRIS-REx, after bringing materials from other planets to Earth, and if there really is an alien life form that threatens our planet, 2023 will launch a lengthy mission to it. Why is the agency showing that there is just a 2.7% risk that the asteroid will strike Earth? There is such interest in it. The prolonged mission's announcement certainly raises some questions, and we can only watch in anticipation to see what they can learn about the great Apophis. Since the initial panic that the potential collision in 2029 could wipe off the planet first appeared, along with space agencies like NASA and the ESA, scientists and research teams have been studying diligently to learn more precise information regarding the area and the asteroid's position to generate more precise forecasts, which they have subsequently ruled out the potential for a collision in 2029 and maybe 2036, despite what some claim that in 2068, it will collide with Earth considerably more closely. The David Farnacki of When I Began Working with Asteroids After Graduation, according to the Jet Propulsion Laboratory, Apophis was the model for potentially dangerous asteroids using optical data and extra radar observations. Apophis's orbit's uncertainty has decreased from hundreds of kilometers to just a few. Several kilometers since then, NASA has declared that there is no evidence to suggest that Apophis, will they predict, won't be colliding with Earth anytime soon, or at least for another 100 years. Nevertheless, projections are prone to error, even when they indicate a low likelihood of doing so. Especially if you chance to be in the Eastern Hemisphere, pass by very, very close to us. You can see it pass in the sky with your unaided eye in nations like China or India. You can see this in some regions of Europe, Australia, and Africa as well. Spectacular occurrence, therefore for the time being it appears that we must accept NASA's assurance that humanity won't be terminating due to Apophis in 7 years, but by 2068, no one can predict how much it's for the next few decades. All eyes will be on the orbit, which may shift and may fly directly toward the planet. Continue to keep an eye on Apophis. It will continue to be one of the most infamous asteroids to observe. What do you think about whether Apollo 11 will strike the planet in 2029 or 2068, and how bad it will be? Please let us know what happened in the comments, and don't forget to click the like and subscribe buttons. The channel so you never miss one of our videos. Thank you for watching. See you later.